Sup YouTube, it's Zapdos TCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're checking out the new deck Terapagos EX with Stellar Crown finally being available over on TCG Live. We're going to be playing this archetype. This is based on a successful Japanese list, so there's going to be a lot of funky stuff in here, but we're going to be going all over it together. And if you guys are hyped for today's upload, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button, and of course subscribe for daily Pokemon TCG videos. There's a ton of new Noctowl engine shenanigans I want to try with a lot of new archetypes, so with that being said, let's just dive in with Terapagos EX first. So what can we say? You can use Unified Beatdown for 30 damage for every one of your benched Pokemon. You might think, oh, we can only have 5 benched Pokemon, it's not going to be dishing out too much damage. But that's where you're wrong, because we're going to have the new Stadium card, 0 area under depth, allowing you to actually have up to 8 bench Pokemon if you have a Terra Pokemon in play. Terapagos EX is a Terra Pokemon, meaning it's going to be easy as pie to get 8 bench Pokemon. And we're going to be powering it up with a DTE. That's one of the only energies in here. You might think there's a couple of energies in here. There's 1 Mist Energy and 4 DTE. It has to be efficient to last yourself through the game, because we're going to be using something like penny looping with the help of Palpad, because we're going to create one hell of a monstrosity. First of all, Terapagos EX has 230 HP. You can easily add the HP up because you can get 60 additional defense by your side if you have Bouffalant, 2 of them in play. How do we get these in play quite quickly, you might ask, and that's where Fan Rotom comes into play. On our first turn, we can search our deck for 3 colorless Pokemon with 100 HP or less, reveal them and put them in the hand. Not only can you get some Bouffalant with that, you also can get some Hoothoot. Why is Hoothoot important? Because it finally evolves into Noctowl. And if you evolve into Noctowl while having a Terra Pokemon in play, you can search your deck for 2 trainer cards. Sounds familiar? It is the exact same thing like Shady Dealings of the past. So very strong ability indeed. We also have Pidgey. The 60 HP Pidgey is better because of Dusclops and Dracopult stuff still being around. So I think this is the preferred Pokemon I would like in this deck. And then there's Pidgeot EX, which allows you to get yourself any card from the deck. So at one point you can use Noctowl to get Candy Feather Ball, and then Candy Feather Ball can get the Pidgeot, and then the Pidgeot can get something else. You see where we're going with this. It's going to be fantastic. Since we have so much bench space, I'm actually going to be adding in a Radiant Tsareena in here for some additional healing, and also Genesect, if it has a tool card attached, the opponent cannot actually use their ace pack cards. So that means no more Prime Catcher and Fair Stamp, you name it. We're gonna most likely put this rescue board onto the Genesect to make sure it has a tool equipped, but it can also get that Bravery Charm. But most importantly, if you have a Terapagos EX with 2 Bouffalant out and a Bravery Charm, you're actually getting all the way to 340 HP technically, because 60 additional reduction and then 50 additional HP. So the opponent will need to hit 340 damage in order to one-shot you, which is kind of nuts, to be honest. This is the powerful stadium I was talking about here, with area 0 under depth, getting all the way up to 8 bench Pokemon, helping out a ton. And with the help of Thorton, you can actually transform into, let's say you can transform into a Pidgey and then instantly Candy. You can transform into a Hoothoot, instantly Noctowl. Lots of crazy stuff can happen with Thorton. Another cool thing is that I love the penny in here. A Bravery Charmed Terapagos EX with Bouffalant in play is definitely penny loopable. Currently only 1 copy in here. You might add it up to 2 if you want to, but there's also some other supporters in here like Colorless Tennessee. The reason why there's a lot of 1-ups in here is that you can tutor them out quite quickly with the means of Noctowl. So this is the 60 we're going to be testing Terapagos EX out with first. So hopefully you guys are excited. Let's dive into a game. And as always, go check out the sponsors that make the videos possible. DragonShield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Use that coupon Zapdos5 to get 5% off your order. There's YourPlaymat.com, to create your own unique custom playmat. PokemonStore.com for your TCG live code card needs. You can get 5% off using the coupon ZapdosTCG. And last but not least is CardMarket.com for European players, where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. Alright, we have entered the game, and this is going to be our first game ever with Terapagos EX. And you might think this decklist wants to go second so you can attack, but that's not the case, because the effect of the Terapagos actually means that you cannot attack when going second, so you would prefer going first. So let's see what happens here. I will go first, which is kind of a neat thing to see here. So let's go. We have Hoothoot, and that's about it. We do have the Bouffalant. It has a 2 retreat cost, but I'm not too certain here. Gonna have to slap down Bouffalant to start off with, and then see how we're gonna be able to adapt from there on out. This is a very, very bad opening hand. Okay, looks like we're gonna be up against some sort of Blissey. Okay, let's go for there's a Nuzball. With the Fan Rotom, we can get more stuff going. I actually started off with the Bouffalant. I think we have Thorton and Penny, so we can get it out of harm's way, which is not bad. But we still don't have a Terra Pokemon in play, so I'm actually wondering if it's better to... I don't know. I don't quite know. I think I'll take the risk here and just try to thin out the entire list, because if we get Candy or anything else, that's gonna be nice. I think it's not too bad, but on the other hand, if we evolve into Noctowl, we will then be stuck, but not being able to use this one is pretty bad. I'm actually just gonna go for Terapagos, because then we can Noctowl and then maybe Research and stuff, so I think this is fine. We still have time. We're up against some sort of a Blissey deck, so they will need to just do some stuff. They might item lock us for if they're playing something else. Okay, Bouffalant as well. So Bouffalant, Blissey, that's the deck that we are going to be up against. Ultra Ball, so very, very curious to see how this will go. Also playing some fighting type energies. Could this be a Cornerstone? Cornerstone is something we should not be concerned about because we're playing Terapagos, but still. Can slap down the area, 0 under depth. Go for Noctowl. With the Noctowl, we get more stuff. We can. I want to use the Fan Rotoms. There's no Squawkabilly in this list, so you could not go turbo with this list. A Glass Trumpet. Also some new cards shown here. We are weak to fighting though, so that can be quite a concern. Nuzball. There could be a Cornerstone. Cornerstone is a 2-price Pokemon, so we one-shot while they one-shot, so the weakness is not that relevant. Look at all these chances. Dang. Squawk and Seize as well. Okay. Okay, they're playing Terrakion. What is this? Very awkward. Oh yeah, they can move energies to it, so I guess that makes sense. Gutsy Pickaxe. Do they have an energy? Is that the way they're gonna accelerate energies onto the field? It surely looks like that. We're gonna have to go after Squawkabilly and try to 2-shot while we can save our pennies as well. Maybe that is the solution. And they have the tech card here with the Terrakion, but we can have some additional defense by our side in the form of the other Bouffalant, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, no Terra Pokemon for them, so they cannot expand. Now this, at this point, seems pretty useless, but it will be able to enlarge our bench. So I'm actually going to slap it down. I cannot use it, unfortunately. I'm going to use the Noctowl. And now, because there's a Terra Pokemon in play, we can get ourselves 2 trainer cards instantly. So the thing I will be doing here is going for... We can go for Arven, but that's only going to be a tool and an item. I think Iono is probably better. And Buddy-Buddy Poffin. These seem like the best. We also have Prime Catcher to get that Bouffalant out of harm's way. I'm also going to check real quick if we do have... Yeah, we do have more. We have Night Stretcher as well. So I think that is the best plan of action here. Just trying to set my setup. So get a Pidgey, maybe 2 Pidgeys, why the hell not? And there's even Genesect, which can cancel out the Hero Escape if it has a tool card equipped. So let's get these. Look at our bench, it's getting larger and larger. Currently 5, but we can add more. Here comes the Iono. Don't even know which kind of stadium cards they're playing. Okay, there's Radiant Tsareena as well. I'm gonna put the DTE over here. Get a Nuzball, get a Bouffalant. Can get another Terapagos out as well if we want to. And we have the Colress Tennessee as well, so it's not the worst thing ever. I'm gonna save this Nuzball. I think there's a lot of Hoothoot prize, right? Yeah, most of my Hoothoots are actually prized, which is kind of annoying. It is kind of annoying. We can get another Terapagos out as well if we want to. Secondary attacker should be alright. But if something gets knocked out, we can also use the Fezandipiti here. For more drop hour. Okay, this is nice. Let's get it going. Candy Pidgeot would be nice if we find that. Then we can Prime Catcher, knock out the Squawk already. Currently, we do have more defense and we can get the Bouffalant back. If the Bouffalant gets damaged, we can get it back. I'm actually going to discard the Noctowl if another stadium comes into play. A very funky situation to be in. But look at our benches. Look at this bench. It's kind of crazy. They have a cornerstone, but they cannot slap it down on the field, which is cool. There's an Ultra Ball. Probably going to be a Blissey coming. Is a Tinglu? What kind of funky deck is this? This can power up a Blissey, I suppose. Yeah. There's the Blissey EX. It's gonna be able to knock us out. I wonder if they can have penny looping capabilities. There's another Blissey and an attach of the turn. And an Iono. This Iono is actually super welcome for us because we're gonna be drawing into more resources. Noctowl, another Terapagos. We have research, but I don't want to waste that because I want to penny loop here. But to be able to find my pennies, we will be needing... Yeah, this one will get knocked out, which means we lose our defensive power. Happy switch. They have created quite the crazy Blissey here. Can knock out the... Yeah, it actually gets 60 additional HP, so 360. 360 HP Blissey EX. Should we set up Genesect just in case they're going to be playing A-Spec cards? Okay, starting off with Terapagos EX. Finally, we are here. There's the Genesect already. Flip the script. There's the Bravery Charm, so that's actually kind of interesting. If we put the Bravery Charm onto a Genesect, their Hero Escape gets deactivated. We currently slap 160, which is not quite the number we need. Gonna slap down another one of these. Now that I think about it, yeah, we need another one of these. They cannot one-shot unless we're slapping 190, 380, that's enough. So I'm actually gonna be slapping down this instead. We have the penny already, so that's cool. I'm gonna be getting the Bravery Charm, so their A-Spec card is deactivated, which is super cool. They cannot play down any A-Specs. We can get ourselves Arven, so we can get Rare Candy, and we can also get another tool. And now that I think about it, maybe the rescue board on the Genesect would have been better. Yeah, it would have been way better. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna Ultra Ball, get rid of these. That would have been actually way better. But yeah, we're learning. We are slowly but steadily learning. Rare Candy Pidgeot. Since we do plan on like using the Bravery Charms, it's gonna be nice. Putting the Bravery Charm over here, and now we can quick search for whatever we feel. We have the Palpet and the Penny already. I think getting a sweet Prime Catcher is not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Let's take the Prime Catcher. If they want to run away next turn, we can Prime Catcher Penny. Well, let's go. 220 damage on the Blissey. I'm gonna save that situation where they have the Squawk because they're not gonna be able to do anything about it. On the other hand, if they can then slap down Cornerstone, I can no longer go after Squawk, which is kind of annoying. In this situation, there's no fighting type Pokemon that could come into play, so we can safely spread some damage across the field, and then we have no way to snipe. We of course have the Mist Energy that sometimes allows you to attack with the Fan Rotom. Yeah. They could gust up Genesect, I suppose. Another fighting type Pokemon? What is this? What is this funky fighting type Blissey deck? Attachment onto this Blissey. They can instantly get another fighting type Pokemon up and ready to go here. Discard up to 4 Pokemon. Yeah, they can easily one-shot this Terapagos EX if they want to. Return! And they draw back up. I am kind of scared currently of the situation. We have a Mist Energy, it's not what we want to do. As soon as we slap something down here, they will come with a Cornerstone or something, which is kind of scary. But the Cornerstone we can also one-shot, right? Unless they go for a one-prize Pokemon, then they're all in the discard pile for now. yeah, I guess we're gonna have to take the risk. Okay, slapping down Terapagos. Now that I think about 70 damage is not enough. And knocking it out with Fan Rotom would have been super nice. But we are not capable of doing so. We can, of course, in this scenario, swing with the Pidgeot instead. Swing with the Pidgeot instead. Yeah. Put the Bravery Charm back on here. Or we wait with the Bravery Charm just so we can get the next one across. So let's get this going. We can Thorton. Is there anything we want to Thorton into? Nah, the Bouffalant. We can get the Bouffalant back in play, right? Bouffalant time. More defensive power. Which turns, in this situation, the table into 60 additional 360. They need to do a lot of stuff. Even the Cornerstone will not be able to finish this guy off. Even though I want him to take care of this guy, I will wait for now, because if they come with Cornerstone, we can one-shot that. So let's go with this instead. Pidgeot! And I'm not gonna discard the stadium. No. Otherwise, that would be super foolish. Okay, we are taking the first 2 prize knockout, which is great. I've waited with the Pal Pad just because of the fact that I might be getting back other resources. Where are the Hootoots, by the way? Yeah, there's the Cornerstone already. Love to see that. Chansey. Hopefully those stadium card right there. Glass Trumpet. That's a 2-prizer, that's a 2-prizer. That's all I wanted to see here. So if they Cornerstone and attack Terapagos, that would be great, because we have free retreat with Pidgeot. Yeah, why are they playing fighting type Pokemon? I'm very confused. Very confused. The Bravery Charm on the Genesect is kind of funky, by the way, because I cannot get one-shot by something like Demolish, which is at least doing something. I don't know what their Ace Pack is, but they cannot slap it down because of the Ace Nullifier. Finally, we have bench space for something like this. What are they actually playing? 3 Research, all of Boss, 2 Ionos gone as well? What's gonna happen now? Yeah, I wanted to attack with the Pidgeot just in case. They were down a couple of their Gusting cards, like 2 of them. So what they're gonna do against the Pidgeot, right? They're gonna retreat into a Blissey, slap with the Blissey. We Prime Catcher, probably the Cornerstone. So they cannot get more Pokemon on the bench. And this guy has 210 HP. We are slapping with a full bench, a whopping enough damage. 8 times 3 with the DTE is 220. So 220 on the Cornerstone, that's exactly what's gonna happen here. So they're gonna swing with the Blissey. We actually don't mind, and then we're gonna be... There's a return. Yeah, they have only 3 cards in hand, which is super nice. I currently would just take a boss's orders, right? They have drawn back up, so DTE over here. Prime Catchering up this one. So let's go. And at this stage, we can, of course, put the Bravery Charm here because we will survive. I will still wait because if we get knocked out, we can get the other one set up. I'm gonna Palpat the Penny. Penny and Iono seem great. I don't know which one I currently want. I think I will still take the Penny. Just in case they can, or just in case we'll just get a DTE so we can at least attack going forward. Yeah. If we get knocked out, at least we have the DTE in hand. I'm not gonna research here, this seems fine. Let's just knock out the Cornerstone, get out of there. And see what they come back with. There's still the Squawk ability, and because of the Terapagos shenanigans, they will need to promote something first, and then they can no longer bench a fighting type Pokemon, which is kind of totally hilarious. Oh, they can actually discard a Squawk, really? That seems as a very strange situation, right? First, that discards, and then they have room. Now, either way, we only need to take 2 more prize cards, but still. There's the Artisan. So we have to discard some Pokemon. It's gonna be Noctowl. I will also discard. Can also get this one back with the fella. So I'm actually gonna discard Rotom. And I will discard. You're probably not gonna be playing boss, right? Gonna get rid of this Pidgey. Let's go. Yeah, we have the 0 area under depth over here. Also, we should know is that if this guy gets knocked out for some weird reason, we always need a second Terapagos or something like this will happen. Oh, we have a Hoothoot now. That's kind of funky. 2 more Hoothoots in the prize cards. Why the hell not, right? What are they gonna do? I think our main plan becomes bosses orders right now. Yeah. These guys do gain 60 additional HP, so we need a Terapagos DTE boss, and then we need to do it again because I'm afraid of something like a Radiant Scare play. A Radiant Greninja. Colossus Tennessee, what can they get? Stadium and Special Energy. Actually just an energy card. More energy is coming. Why didn't they use their weak HP fighting type Pokemon here? And now they can no longer one-shot unless they find boss to knock out Pidgeot. Yeah, maybe that's what they're looking for, but they've already wasted down 2 Bulbasaur, so and they cannot play Prime Catcher either because of the Genesect. Yeah, they just go for this. That's kind of funky. How about it? 0 area under depth. I really want a boss here, so I'm gonna slap down. How much damage are we dealing? 130 damage. Seems more than efficient. Quick search. Boss's orders into boss's orders, right? I'll take the boss's orders, thank you. Slap down Terapagos. Get that DTE equipped it. Go for the bosses. I'm actually, now that I think about it, we're slapping 160, right? So we can knock out a Bouffalant, meaning we can knock out anything else quite easily with the Pidgeot as well. So we boss, get the Bouffalant. I want to slap down the Pidgey as well. Yeah, I think just slap down the Pidgey, the Hoothoot. Bravery Charm over here, just in case. Yeah, that seems fine. Just knocking out the Bouffalant. And now we will 100% find boss if we Ultra Ball into Noctowl or if we Night Stretcher. Yeah, another Hoothoot. Why do these guys only pop up in the late game? We needed them in the early game, and also I was not able to use Fan Rotom, but this deck seems good. You have a lot of options with the search of Noctowls. I didn't go full board quite yet because of 0 area under depth potentially getting discarded. So we only need 1 more prize card. Even if we get Iono to 1, yeah, there's the other Bouffalant that can disrupt energy cards. They could go for that. We do have still the Penny as a potential way to get out of the active position. There is our 4th DTE that is still in the deck. Okay, this is... we can get rid of the Bouffalants, I suppose. The 60 additional... 60 and Bravery Charm turns it in... I don't think they can one-shot. If they're not able to one-shot, they lose. So, but the Prime Catcher is also kind of annoying. We just need boss. They can knock something out. It doesn't matter. Yeah, knock yourself out. Do what you want. We just Noctowl and go for the boss. And they have a second Bouffalant again, which is kind of annoying. Now the 60 reduction still comes into play once more, which means Pidgeot EX is not the way out. But with a bench of 5, we are actually snapping 150 as 130 as Greninja knockout. Because Greninja is not a cardless Pokemon. Bouffalant does not... only 30 damage. Okay. Now we just need to... This is an interesting situation because I don't know if we still have DTEs left. Ultra Ball. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of an Arven. I don't want to get rid of Pokemon. I want to get rid of Arven and Candy. Get Noctowl, and then the Noctowl can get myself Penny and 0 area under depth. Is that going to be enough though? Penny and 0 area under depth. That means we have a 6th Pokemon. It's 160. Barely not there. Do we still have a DTE left? We still have a DTE left. Okay. Okay, how to do this? Do we quick search for the Penny and slap... this one only doesn't slap enough damage. DTE and boss could be the way, right? I think so. So we quick search for DTE. Yeah. Quick search for DTE. And then we Noctowl for boss's orders. Let's go. Boss's orders. Could even go crazier and go for these two. So we can enlarge our bench once again. But not necessary. We just boss, Greninja. Get the DTE equipped it. And we slap 130, which is more than enough. I could have 0 area under depth shenanigans with Hoothoot and stuff. But yeah, we just slaughtered that fighting Blissey deck. How about it? Yeah, it will, yeah, need to get some used to the, Hoothoot engine and Noctowl and Pidgeot, but inherently, seeing a Terapagos EX with a whopping 340 HP technically is definitely something that a lot of decks will not be able to handle because of the penny loops. And you only need to like penny loop maybe once or twice, so I think it's fine just playing one, but if it's priced, it's a little bit less interesting. Let's play another game with Terapagos EX. Hopefully no fighting type Pokemon this time around. And you have so much search. Like, I really derped out there in the late game. You could like Noctowl, get 2 cards. Pidgeot, get a card. And I didn't even play supported by that time, so I am liking the fact of Prime Catcher, but Scoop Up Cyclone could also be considered in a deck like this, because Scoop Up Cyclone is going to be able to reset your Noctowls. Do you want to go first? Yes, I think this deck is better going first. As mentioned, you cannot attack on your if you go second regardless, but you will be able to play supporter, so. Alright, let's get it going. Terapagos in the active position with 230 HP. Hopefully no. This is an interesting situation. Look at, they have Mew EX, so they might get, let's get the Bouffalant thrown up into play, right? So Hoothoot, Buddy-Buddy Poffin, Pidgey. Do we need another Hoothoot? I'm gonna slap down. If we use Pidgey, we can get the Hoothoot. And then set ourselves. I want another Terapagos to be honest, but I also want double Bouffalant. Doubling up on Bouffalant seems pretty nice to me. Do we have access to more of these? Because if we have the Bouffalant, something like, yeah, even though if it's a very aggressive turbo deck, having double Bouffalant seems pretty nice. I'm gonna set only one in play. We're gonna get the Fan Rotom. I'm gonna use the Fan Rotom to get myself. This is a cool thing you can do. You can get your Noctowl for next turn and you can get 2 Bouffalant. Let's go. Get some defense by our side. So Bouffalant, Bouffalant, and now we have, if we actually get randomly knocked out, which I would be surprised with, we can still promote Pidgey, go for the Noctowl, and get the Noctowl Candy Feather Ball, and then with the Pidgeot get the Research, and it all depends on which deck we're up against. If it's up against Raging Bolt, they will still need a lot right now because we have 60 additional HP, meaning we have 290, which is a very awkward number for them. They need 5 energies on the Raging Bolt in order to knock us out. Actually in play. So they need Sawed Off for 2, Attachment of 1, Tail Dance, in order to one-shot. And then we can Iona them to a low hand size and evaporate them. I think our max damage output is 220, right? So that's kind of scary. We need to like gust time and time again. We need to gust the Teal Mass. But we see fire type energies, meaning it is going to be Regidrago. Okay, I slapped down these Bouffalants for no particular reason, but it's fine. We can Noctowl, and then Noctowl can find... Okay, they're gonna Prime Catcher here, get the Bouffalant trying to trap us. And restart, okay. How do we get out of this situation? We need to somehow miraculously get a full... Iono helps. Our Noctowl is gone, but maybe we get a draw support or Candy Pidgeot. A little bit of both. We have Ultra Ball and Feather Ball, meaning we can get the whole squad together. Dang. Yeah, that's actually super great. We even have the 0 area under depth as well, which we'll need to just one-shot this upcoming Regidrago. I'm gonna Feather Ball first, then get the Noctowl, then get the Candy, and then go from there. Because this deck is ridiculously good. And we also have ways to deal with Dracopod spread damage in the form of Radiant Tsareena, which is totally awesome. Regidrago V. There's 2 of them. They're gonna motivate. The target they're motivating on, we're gonna try and Prime Catcher that one. Okay, only 2 cards in hand. Radiant Tsareena. Here's the 0 area under depth. That's already one piece of the puzzle. Then we will Ultra Ball. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Yeah, we'll get rid of these. Getting ourselves Noctowl. Yeah, the Prime Catcher is in there, that's superb. So we're gonna Feather Ball, find Pidgeot EX. Gonna slap down Radiant Tsareena, although I'm actually gonna go for Noctowl. Use the Noctowl. With the Noctowl, I'm actually gonna get myself Rare Candy. I could get Prime Catcher as well already, which is already a great thing to have. So we Candy, Pidgeot, we Radiant Tsareena, we Prime Catcher, get this one, and then we research. So we need 2 Pokemon on the bench and a DTE. Okay, looks like we have literally everything. Hoothoot, slapping that down. DTE over here. Nuzball for another Terapagos. Let's go. Putting that Bravery Charm over here. And they might Iono, but I don't know if they're gonna disrupt the stadium here. So I'm actually just gonna get myself a boss for next turn, I suppose. Yeah, seems like a great plan to me. And now, away with you! Look at that. We have a monstrous 340 HP Terapagos that Regidrago VSTAR can simply do nothing against. They are... yeah, we could have slapped down Genesect to prepare Verant Prime Catcher, but it was priced. But you see how much options you have when you have bench sitters. This is super nice. And there's also a couple of Arven in here. So you can have your first Terapagos already have the Bravery Charm or have the rescue board to save one of your Pokemon if you want to. This is bad. Okay. Which Pokemon do we get rid of? Noctowl for sure. Radiant Tsareena, I suppose. And Fan Rotom? Sure. Yeah, this is not bad. We can still use... We have the boss already, so that's already a great thing. That means if they're not able to one-shot us, we can simply go for Quick Search, and then they have the Fezandipiti as well, which is also something we have. It's a fantastic bench sitter. Sometimes you can even attack with it if you just equip the Mist Energy and out of nowhere you can snipe. It's only going to be 480 with the DTE, but it's still nice to do so. And we're also having the 1 energy for the Rotom, which is going to be able to knock out Mimikyus if you really need to. We're currently only playing 3 stadiums. You might think about adding in a 4th one, but I feel that it really works out with 3 by itself. Look at this Regidrago deck. We cannot one-shot it, but we just need to boss and we win, right? There's already a boss in the discard pile. That's... Maybe an Iron Bundle could be something nice to think about. I guess we're gonna have to Penny Loop. And at this point, if they use the 110 damage attack, that's going to be... They have no room for other attackers currently, so I think... Yeah, since we do have Palpat, yeah, we can boss and Palpat. That is the main plan of action, if Palpat is in there. So we can Quick Search, find Palpat, Boss and do it again. At this point, we're only slapping 150, right? No, 130. Yeah, we need another stadium, so it's gonna be kind of tricky. But if we ever get knocked out, we can access. You can access Fezandipiti. Prime Catcher, the Bouffalant. What is already in their discard pile? Only one E-switch. Get rid of the Regidrago VSTAR. They're gonna knock something out, which is fantastic for us. Maybe you're gonna try and trap this one, right? And then they go for the Curum attack or something. Trackapult. No, it seems like they're just gonna knock that out. Oh no, they're gonna be using Squawk ability. What? This is fantastic. This is fantastic. We can quick search and get ourselves. We can Thorton, by the way, if we want to. Thorton into a Hoothoot and a Noctowl and a whatever. Just take the penny, I suppose. Penny it up. Now that I think about it, the penny is not the idea I really wanted here. But whatever. We're gonna Noctowl. Use the Noctowl. Get myself Stadium card. And nah, do we need this? Nah, not really. We can already have a full bench. I think we're needing the pal pad so we can maximize the boss's orders. I think that's not too bad. 0 area under depth. We enlarge once again. So we can. Do they have Prime Catcher? Yeah, they've already used their Prime Catcher, so these are all useless. Okay. Next up. We penny the Bouffalant, slap down the Terapagos. We currently are slapping 130, so we need more Pokemon on the bench. I'm gonna Buddy-Buddy Poffin, Hoothoot, and Hoothoot. I don't want Pidgeys in play, that's for sure. Let's slap down two of these, and then we can pal pad in the boss's orders. Yeah. Penny and boss's orders go back if they want to trap or something. Look at how crazy the deck is. Let's go. Unify beatdown. I didn't slap down more Pokemon here. And there was also, I think, 1-0 area under depth in the prizes, right? Let's hope we take it. We do not take it. Okay. But we can still penny loop. There's still a very awkward situation going, as if they find another stadium. Our third 0 area under depth card is in the discard pile. And they've already used their V-Star, so maybe they're only playing one Temple. That would be perfect. Because, yeah, the Temple really will screw us over because we're really reliant on DTEs. 9 cards in their deck. 6 prizes still. Look at this deck go. Flip the script. 11 cards left. We have the boss, we have the Pidgeot. At least we can like 2-shot something, I suppose. There's a lot of Pokemon out there that have... these are actually not curable, if that even is a word. 60... they have 130 HP technically. Jamming Tower. Okay, it is annoying. Get rid of the Noctowl. Get rid of the Hoothoot, I guess. Okay, we are back to a low bench size. That is a huge problem. And also our jamming tower has been shut down. But then we still have 290 HP. No. Yeah, this still works. So 290, that's perfect. So yeah, this is an issue. We can penny loop, I suppose. If they attack us, we attack again. Depends on which attack they are planning to use. They still have a lot of E-switches left. 2 retrievals down the drain. If only we had our other stadium. So maybe 4 stadiums of the 0 area under depth is not the worst thing ever. Mew EX only has 180 HP. Should we attack? I don't think they're gonna have something like a penny, right? They will have to attack with their Regidrago. Are they gonna Lost Zone energies or are they gonna sprinkle away? They most likely will sprinkle away, right? The Hoothoot is not safe. We can transform it into a Noctowl, not as making any difference. low HP. But if you want to use that one again, we slap damage onto it and then they have no other shots. Maybe they have Goodra, right? That would be annoying. I don't think they have Goodra, right? Not yet, at least. Radiants are also in the discard pile. Okay, the Hoothoot is getting it. They have 9 cards in their deck. Okay, the best plan of action here. Quick search. Penny. Penny, this one. Terapagos. Bravery Charm that doesn't do anything. DTE over here. Terapagos again. And yeah, I think this is fine. It's only going to be 130, so that's not what we want. But we have undone turn from the opponent. So we're just gonna take it the slow route, attack it, and then attack it again. We could technically attack with Pidgeot EX as well. Nest Ball again. Yeah, this is interesting. We still have boss, so maybe we should have done boss, right? The boss play is way better here. Even if we get knocked out, it's way better. Now we give the opponent the opportunity to spread some damage around. But they haven't done too much here, so we also didn't knock anything out here. We can keep doing, just doing attack and then next turn winning. Yeah. At one point they can actually take down 2 of these. So if we attack with this, we most likely we need to attach to this one. Depends on where they spread the damage, to be honest. But this is already a match where we're winning. And the only reason we are having such a slow late game is because of our last 0 area under depth stadium being prized. That doesn't happen all that often. But if you're up against a heavy stadium kind of deck, you might need 4. But I want to squeeze everything in this list. The Apex Dragon, what do they have? What do they compact with? More sniping capabilities. More sniping capabilities. Okay. Cool. They stayed away from these. So we can simply go for... I think Colossus Tennessee is not bad. Just slapping down. I could slap down a Hoothoot, right? Just Arven. If we get Iona to a low hand size, we at least can do something. But we don't have an energy quite yet. 140. Can discard the jamming tower, so we are more tanky. Asbo. We can have the Fez. If they ever knock something out, we have Fezandipiti. Yeah. And if they want to run away as well, we can snipe it with Fezandipiti. Isn't that a cool thing we can try? And we can also make sure they can not snipe on it. We can save this one, so they can take a lot of prize cards here. But at this point, if we just equip an energy here, go for flip the script. Let's go. Yeah, we have the DTE over here. A lot of cards we really don't want. We can Iona to 2, but that would be foolish. An Arven is also not able to get us anything. I'm actually just gonna use Arven already to get Bravery Charm, Ultra Ball, just cleaning out stuff we really don't want in the deck anymore. So Ultra Ball, get rid of this, get rid of... Yeah, the Buddy-Buddy Poffin can get these out, so I'm not gonna get rid of that. DT, these are all great cards. Rescue board. These are all great cards. Interesting. I don't want to lose any of these. Let's go with that. Okay, let's take this. That's probably going to get shuffled to the bottom of the deck. And put the Bravery. This one cannot get knocked out. Bravery Charm here could be cool. So we are preventing... Yeah, but this one can get knocked out. I don't mind. I don't mind this one getting knocked out. Let's go. Fezandipiti will finish the job, ladies and gentlemen. Fezandipiti will finish the job. They can take 3 prize cards here if they want to. But they're gonna get sniped by a Fezandipiti. That's the most hilarious thing you'll see all day, I suppose. Fezandipiti on the move. Yeah, there's the retreat, which we don't care about. This one can get knocked out. We Fezandipiti attack. That's the funky part. Also, a cool thing is we could have done is like put the mist energy here, so this one can get sniped again. So we prevent that. Put a bravery charm on something else. The deck is just very good. But note to self, maybe a 4th stadium is not a luxury. Okay, let's go. Fezandipiti, attack! Boom! Would you look at that? The Fezandipiti taking the KO. How cool is that? So if you enjoyed that, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. We're going to be playing one more game with Terapagos EX. Choo, one more. Yeah, we've even unlocked a tier here with the Terapagos deck. Okay, one more. What are we gonna see now? As mentioned, the penny is super powerful here. You might also think about like Turo scenario, so you can discard, actually pick up Noctowl again as well. All stuff to think about. Okay, I think in a meta where Raging Bolt always wants to go second, it's not bad going first. But the opponent goes first, so probably a setup deck as well. Yeah, we're exposed, or are we? They could still think we're playing Palkia. Playing with the Fan Rotom, we can even donk something with the Assault Landing. If we find our mist energy, we can dump somebody, or if they have the 50 HP Pidgey. Nah, okay. Imagine if we draw into a mist energy. We can take the first prize card here. Terapagos mirror match. Okay. That's funky. How will this go? Slapping down the stadium card and see who draws better? I don't want to slap down my Terapagos because they're going to attack it first and see. And they only have this. It's not too bad of a start. Okay. Fast call. I'll take Noctowl and Hoothoot and Pidgey, and the Pidgey. Yeah, Pidgeot is there. We have Radiant Tsareena, which is good. We want to see here if we have access to. You have Thorton, Penny is prize. That's, or is it in hand? It is in hand. Okay, perfect. Get these on board. Slapping down this. Slapping down that. Slapping down this. Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Hoot, and another Pidgey just in case. I can get the Bouffalant out later. Yeah. We have Noctowls to do our bidding. Bravery Charm over here, definitely. And off we go. Okay, our Fan Rotom will be the first one seeing the discard pile. We can then Noctowl and search our deck for 4 cards. It's crazy. There's the Noctowl. Yeah, we cannot even knock out the Hoothoot because of the... yeah, they only had 1 Bouffalant, so at least there was that. Okay, mirror match of Terapagos. How does this actually go? I think Prime Catcher or Scoop Up Cyclone are the best ace packs for this deck. Are they gonna get out their Terra Stadium? It's gonna be in play for the rest of the game, I suppose. But then we can Noctowl. We already have one Bouffalant because of the Nest Ball. Okay, they're playing Energy Lotto. Interesting. Nothing? Alright. Love to see that. Do you still have a supporter left? Nest Ball? Is Quackabilly a great card in this deck? It's a tanking deck, right? It's like Terapagos and the birds. Doubling up on the Bouffalant. Noctowl's still stuck as well, so... No! Our entire setup is gone. We have the candy, but no Noctowl. Let's go. We have the Thorton, which doesn't do anything. Okay. They have not done a thing. We have all of these cards, and the only card we can play in hand is an Iono. How cool is that? Come on, Prime Catcher DTE. That works as well, I suppose. We are slapping enough damage, so put this on play. This around. Rescue board. Retreating. Slapping down the Bouffalant, and we can Nest Ball to find another Bouffalant. Currently they're gonna be slapping 60 reduction with a maximum of 220. Turning into 140, right? Interesting. I could get the Fezandipiti or another Terapagos. Defense by our sides, probably better, right? Defense, we have Boss and Orders. Boss's Orders in hand regardless. So we're gonna take down the weak HP Pokemon first. Slap and damage. And then we're gonna Penny Loop in the mid to late game. What do we get? Hoothoot? Why are all the Hoothoots in the prizes? What? Oh, this always happens. We just have Boss, which is all we need. We're gonna get damage, but hopefully not by a lot. I don't think they can fill up their entire bench here. Maybe? Maybe? Please. Okay, we got Iono, we got a fresh hand. It's nice. That means there is an option for penny looping. DTE in hand, and an Ultra Ball, but yeah, Ultra Ball means Noctowl, means Pidgeot is on board. Feather Ball is very good in this deck. Okay, they're playing the little Duskulls. That does give up a prize card, by the way, if they really want to go for that strategy. They're playing a different build. Our list is more simplified, and we also have Radiant Tsareena, which helps in the mirror match here as well, if we want to. Still no DTE. Yeah, that's kind of silly, mate. Ultra Ball. I don't think I want to... I'll get rid of the mist energy. Let's get these. Getting the Noctowl. Is our Feather Ball in here? Feather Ball Candy? Feather Ball Candy, it is. So the Noctowl brings more birds to the table. That's pretty much how it goes. Noctowl, Jewel Seeker. And let's get Feather Ball. Let's get Candy. Feather Ball, Pidgeot. Candying up. This one. We cannot hit those numbers, by the way, which is unfortunate. It's gonna have to be quick search. We could slap this one on the active, by the way. That is not a bad idea. And then penny loop later. Or we could go after the Duskull, but the Duskull is gonna give us a prize, which is nice. It is nice. And it's not gonna get there, right? He could get the one shot. That would be very, very, very crazy, but... Alright. Let's go. It's gonna be 130. It's not what I want. I'm gonna have to slap down this. 160. Yeah. At least it's something. With the Bouffalant, it's kind of annoying, but 160 into 160 is the way we go here. If they blow up Duskull, I'm fine with it. Because we're gonna get an additional prize card. I know it's gonna be 1 for 1, but we're one prize ahead, so it doesn't matter. True, tracking shoe, insta grab. Dust Clubs, okay, that's cool. 50 damage, nothing can get knocked out because we chose to go for 60 HP Pidgeys. Very important. There's Noctowl. Jewel Seeker. Okay. Because we have Radiant Tsareena and Penny, we can do a lot of stalling. And when I say a lot, it is a lot. If there's ever a Bravery Charm on this guy... Oh, they have Scoop Up Cyclone as well. Sure. Scoop Up Cyclone. They were playing that Ace Packer. I wish I would have put a Bravery Charm on the Genesect that I had in hand. That would have been awesome. Interesting situation. At one point, they can actually use Dusknoir to get rid of a Bouffalant, so that can... Oh, they're playing Counter Catcher as well. Okay, they're going after the Bouffalant. Ow. Will they be able to do it again? Will they be able to do it again? Only one Hoothoot. Maybe we just go after the Hoothoot, by the way. They clearly didn't have a lot in hand before. Quick search. Yeah, let's go after that one. I know they're slapping more damage, but we're gonna penny and do that stuff later. So we're gonna boss up this one. So let's go for the 130 knockout. Let's get rid of their amazing capabilities to get any card they want from the deck. If they knock out a Dusclops, we take an additional prize as well, so... Terapagos is back. We have the Pidgeot EX, they don't. Unified beatdown for 160. Oh, let's go. We have another boss if we want to. Retreat and attack or penny loop. Questions. Or we could just prime catcher and do both. Quick search. Prime catch and do both. Seems like a great plan. How about it? So we can penny up this one. Let's go. Oh, this is a mistake. Don't do this at home, but at least we can get rid of our Noctowl and our little Pidgey. Okay, Pidgeot is here. Now we slap down Terapagos. Our bench gets enlarged again, but we can now slap down these guys instead. Okay, here we are back again. Get the DTE over here. That's actually what was not too bad of a plan. Okay, let's go with this. And we prime catcher up. So at this point, we can have a full bench 220 minus 60. Yeah, we can definitely take down one of these Bouffalants. Let's go. I really want Radiant Tsareena on our field. It's only going to be 130, but we have the Bravery Charm. Yeah, I'll slap down Radiant Tsareena next turn. So we can heal. We have another boss in hand, by the way, as well. Don't need to penny here. Okay, so it actually was not a bad play to just make sure we can discard the little Pidgeys and stuff so we have room for Bouffalants and another Terapagos. Bouffalant again. Okay, here they come swinging. Funny fact is that we actually can just get Palpat. I think that's not too bad of an idea. Just go after everything else. Okay, let's go. Quick search. Get the Palpat. Yeah, get the Palpat and just boss. So I'm afraid of this one for now. So I will just boss that one up first. So we survive turns. Then we use Palpat. Get back boss, and then we win, right? There's no other way. They can just Iono and smack, but... Yeah, just put the DTE over here. And keep a bench space open, just in case we do find a Radiant Tsareena. We're just gonna boss. That's what we're gonna do here. Yeah, who cares about these ginormous Terapagos EXs when you can just boss around it? Yeah, we have Prime Catcher. And we have Boss, and Palpet, Boss, 2-row. Are they gonna get rid of their weak HP Pokemon? No, they're not. They're just slapping way too low amount of damage. Unified Beatdown, 70 damage. Radiant Tsareena would be so massive. I'm not kidding you. Okay, let's go. Quick search. It's gonna be Boss. Yeah, this is so fantastic. Love this. Radiant Tsareena could help here, but I'm just gonna go aggressive. Just Boss. I'm eating birds now. I'm eating them. I'm gonna slap down this one. No more need for Radiant Tsareena. But that's also a way you could go about it. Thank you. What now? We have another boss which you can find with Pidgeot. And we're just slaughtering all these decks. It's kind of incredible. Yeah, they cannot even knock out our big tanky fella. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of Terapagos EX. If you did, let me know about rocking the hell out of the like button. Let me know what you think about the list down below. Would you change the card left or right? I'm very curious to hear your opinion down below. Go check out the sponsors that make the videos possible. And I will see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG content from Stellar Crown. Thanks for watching. Peace.